of the questions that is gaining in popularity is the question of if our existence is a simulation. The first question we must ask is, what is it that a universe is supposed to be a simulation of? A simulation is the imitation of the operation of a real-world system. Simulations require the use of models, and the model represents key characteristics of the system. Therefore, if we don't know the reality that the simulation is modeled after, we are deprived of the evidence needed to establish the hypothesis. By definition and on technical grounds, the simulation question cannot be answered and may never be answerable. However, the underlying question of what our reality actually is likely answerable. This answer is available because there is additional key information about our reality that we can obtain to settle the question, and a novel analysis of the information we already possess may potentially reveal the answer. However, obtaining this information and performing this analysis will require a far better strategy, inclusive of greater scientific rigor and exclusive of paradigmatic prejudice than has been previously employed. This is particularly true if, as the simulation hypothesis posits, our existence is a type of illusion. David Chalmers said, "I think usually when we experience an illusion we can also envisage a corresponding reality that isn't an illusion. But, if an illusion is our reality, then our imagination is far more likely to be little more than guesswork." Imagination is an important tool, but ineffective without scientific rigor. Consider this glaring contradiction that illustrates the impotence of imagination combined with the lack of scientific rigor. A great many luminaries in science vehemently reject the teleological basis of reality. These individuals are somehow able to entertain the idea that because our existence is information-rich, and that this information could be provided by a technology of some kind, we may be in a simulation. Yet, coexisting with this idea is a vehement refutation that existence is teleological in any way. These positions do not cohere. The existence of this glaring contradiction is hardly the only example of incoherence in our scientific ideas and institutions. There are a number of dubious hypotheses promulgated as possibly real and true. The multiverse, inflationary theory, string theory, abiogenesis, Darwinian evolution, synestia theory, and a number of others. To summarize the salient issues within the simulation hypothesis, it is true, our reality shares qualities of a simulation in the fact that it is information-rich and teleological in nature. And contemplating this information outside of the dubious unlimited conditions of the simulation hypothesis, with the application of scientific rigor, devoid of false paradigmatic limitations, is likely the key to understanding the true nature, cause, meaning, purpose and reason for our reality. The evidence supporting this analysis of simulation theory is included within
the divine equation.